What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Torque Spec Garage. We got another how-to video coming at you today. We're going to work on a dang old Chevrolet Camaro. And buddy, I'm excited. It's my buddy Harrison's. He has a 2021 Camaro SS Redline Edition. And when I get over there, I'll figure out how much the dealer was charging him or gonna charge him to do an oil change. And he was like, no. And to be fair, he can't do oil changes himself. Before everyone's like, just do it yourself. He does, but the way when he bought the car, they were like, oh, oil changes are free for however long or whatever. So the last time he went, I guess that had ran out and they tried to charge him, I forget how much. I want to say it was an absurd amount of money. It was like over $200 for an oil change. And he was like, oh no. So, but I'll get over there, we'll figure that out and we'll get right to it. All right, guys, so we got over here to my buddy's house. Here's the car we'll be doing the oil change on. Like I said, 21 Camaro SS Redline. Bunch of American freedom stuck up in this garage. The car's super clean. He takes really good care of it. He's had it paint corrected and protected and all that by our good friends at North Atlanta Custom Detail. So I know a video won't do it justice, but this thing it looks absolutely amazing. It looks like a mirror. Car probably only has like 9,000 miles on it and he's had it for 4 years because he doesn't drive it at all, but looks super good. He takes really good care of it. So let's get right into this. All right, guys, so first things first, this freaking diesel engine here takes 10 quarts of oil. So he went with Mobil 1 Supercar OW40. One thing I wanted to say, I know GM calls for Dexos 2. So if your car's still under warranty, make sure you use the oil GM recommends, because if not, if you take your car in for a warranty and they do an oil analysis and you're not running what they recommended, they will void your warranty. I didn't know that. His car is out of warranty now, so he went with this. Oil filter, excuse me. Oil filter part number is 126998847. He's doing the AC Delco filter. We have an oil spill mat to help limit the mess. 2 oil filter wrenches, depending on which one we need. Ratchet with a 15mm socket for the drain plug. A funnel to put the new oil in. Shop towels just in case. Hopefully we don't need those. And you need something to catch the old oil in. But first and foremost, we got to see if we can get this car off the ground. So we're gonna use the Rhino ramp method. You guys know we love the Rhino ramps, use them for everything. So let's get this car off the ground. All right, guys, because this car is so low, we did have to get creative with some wood slats to give us enough clearance to clear the little plastic valance underneath on the ramps. But car's off the ground, so just make sure if your car is low like this one is, just make sure you're always careful. You don't want to mess anything up when you're trying to get it off the ground. All right, guys, and just in case this is your first time ever doing an oil change, I'm gonna try to make this video as informative as possible. So driver's side, right under here, here's your hood latch to pop the hood. Just pull it forward, you hear it release. Then your little latch is right in the middle of the hood. You just pull it. 2JZ, no shit. Just kidding. This one them dang American maids. They do. All right, guys, so first things first, just crack your oil cap. Lets the oil drain out easier, more airflow. All right, guys, so we're underneath the car. Here's our oil pan. Here's our drain plug. It's a 15mm. And then right on the other side of the pan, we have our filter. So first thing you want to do is get your 15mm, break the plug loose, and we'll drain the old oil out.
That's it in the wheel.
All right, guys, so like I said, just get your 15mm on the drain plug and break it loose.
Before the, jeez. Guess they put 2 Uggas in a Doug on this one. But, mate.
The dealer put about 87
Torque Spec Garage.
Torque specs on that
we
drain
don't use torque.
Make sure you got
here.
your drain pan under here. And remember, you're a rookie if you drop your plug in the pan.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Oh,
it's almost
oh, not my new concrete. Oh, the HOA is gonna send me a fine. Oh no.
I'm not shocked either. Like, you own more than 2 cars? Jeez. Ew, that's for the pores.
Alright guys, so yeah, just let all the oil drain out.
Move into $1 million neighborhood. You change your own
we'll go to
oil?
the next step.
Gross.
Alright guys, so once all the oil drains out, next step is to get your old filter off. Like I said, it's right here on the side of the pan. Harrison's already started getting it loose with a filter wrench. Just make sure you have your pan under it so no oil spills again.
Like, does that guy even know how to work on a car? Maybe. I don't know.
What he doing? Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Oh yeah. Well, when they use a torque wrench and they put this thing at like 800 pounds, they're like, oh yeah, man, that's a great idea. Bunch of retards. Let's try to do that a little at a time. Also, a good tip: if you have a solo cup, which I haven't gotten out yet, you can stick the solo cup underneath it and take it where it doesn't get all over your hand.
Yep, pro tip, but we don't mind getting dirty around here. Whee! You doing an oil sample? Oh no, dude, it looks sparkly.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
I think it blowed up. Yep. Alright guys, so once the filters quit dripping, drop it off, drop it down in your pan, like a so.
Hey Taco, can you grab me that other one? It's always a good idea.
Make sure you
filter.
Make sure you keep your rags.
Well, the good thing is if you've got your replacement, filter, you can always take the new one out of the box
And compare.
Look at it.
Make sure the people at the parts store didn't shaft you.
What can you do? And just put the old filter after you drained it all out. Stick the old one back in. It's a nice holder for you.
And like I said, you can always compare the old filter to the new one to make sure they didn't shaft you at the parts store. That's happened to me before.
Yeah.
Not too good. All right, guys, and always make sure you pre-fill your filter. Just fill it up about halfway. It gets like the air pocket out when the car first starts back up because the car didn't have any oil in it, so it's just a less harsh start on the car when you first start it back up. All right, guys, so once you got your new filter pre-filled, you rub a little oil around the seal just to make sure it's good and lubricated. And then you just thread your new filter back on, and you don't have to put 100 foot-pounds on it. Just get it on there hand tight and then give it a good snug turn. That's all it takes. You don't want to over-tighten it. All right, so he's got it snug, and like I said, he's just giving it a good sturdy oomph.
Once you hand tighten it, use a rag because you might have a little oil on the side, so you don't really get a good grip.
And then you just want to turn it till it smokes, and then back it off a quarter turn.
And once it's hand tight, you're good. Make sure you clean it up. Clean up your bottom working station here.
All right, guys, and last but not least, just make sure you tighten your drain plug back. It takes 18 foot-pounds. Oh my goodness. That's what we're gonna hear when we start this thing up. Yeah, 18 foot-pounds is all the drain plug takes, so don't over-tighten it.
Already tightened it. All right, we're gonna have to do this
15
times.
10. All right, so just put your funnel in, and then you just fill the car back up. Like I said, it takes 10 quarts in this diesel engine he's got here.
Whoa.
Good job, Chevrolet. All right, I get it 1 quart at a time. All right, buddy, now just
wash, rinse, repeat.
10 quarts of oil on the wall, 10 quarts of oil, take one down, pass it around, only 27 more to go. Firmly grasp. You guys be super careful so you don't spill oil everywhere.
We are going to be here all day doing this. Good Lord. Come up.
Nice and easy, Happy. Shake it, get it all out of there. What's that, number 4?
I don't know.
Alright guys, so we got all 10 quarts put in. Just get your oil cap put back on, and then you want to back your car off the ramp so it's flat on the ground, and then check the dipstick, see if you need to add a little more. So we'll do that in just a second.
Select, you hold it. It beeped once, it resets it all the way back to 0 or 100%. And then it's good to go.
Alright guys, and once you let the car run for a minute, just crawl under while you still have it off the ground, make sure nothing's leaking.
Don't touch the catch though, you'll burn your hand.
Try to not touch the exhaust because that will hurt a lot. Then you just make sure your wood's set back up on your ramps if you had to use wood. You just back your car on down. It's on the wood. Shooey! 287 horsepower never sounded so good. Alright guys, then your dipstick's over here on this side, so just once you get the car down, level, pull it, wipe it off. She's full.
Clean oil.
Clean, fresh oil. Just plop that back in there, and that's all there is to it.